Hey, good afternoon. My name is Kevin Gilmore with the National Weather Service Office in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is your weekly weather briefing for Sunday, July 12th. Situation overview, it is hot. Excessive heat continues today and will likely continue into the early part of this upcoming week. But will there be a break in the heat coming up? Well, we're going to take a closer look at that coming up. Spotty rain chances just about every day, but we may have some increase in spotty storm chances towards late week. And then we're going to take a peek at the tropics and see what kind of activity is brewing in the Atlantic. U.S. weather map overview. What we got going on now is a high pressure center anchored in northwestern Gulf of Mexico, which is in control of a lot of the weather across the northern Gulf. Caused a little bit of a northwest to west northwesterly flow across the area, with some ongoing showers and storms across the Mississippi and Alabama area. As you can see here with the radar overview, these were some showers and storms. Some of these are actually severe going through the Birmingham area, Anniston and Gadsden. We're going to be watching this complex as it continues to drape a boundary southward to around South Alabama and the Mississippi coastline and even the Florida Panhandle later this evening. We're going to see what that does as far as when it interacts with our environment here, where it could cause a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms to develop. Even outside of this complex moving south, we may still get some spotty storms later this afternoon, going up to around sunset to slightly after sunset. However, this could be a little bit local, a little bit of a local enhancement of shower storm coverage. And again, if it does come down here, the timing will be better around 7 p.m. to around midnight as we get through past sunset. And then after that, storm chances should diminish. We're not expecting any severe weather associated with this. However, a strong storm or two could be possible. Here's a chance of rain on Sunday and Monday. So this is Sunday, valid for the rest of the afternoon and evening, showing that little bit of enhancement of better coverage over the Mississippi coast, 40% or so, down to around 25% for Baton Rouge. Monday, a little bit of an enhancement as well over towards the Mississippi coast, but again, this is going to be mostly in the afternoon hours. On Tuesday and Wednesday, same story, just around a 10 to 30% chance of storms in the afternoon and evening. Not everyone's going to see rain these upcoming days, but if you're one of the lucky ones to see rain, there could be a little bit of a break in the heat. However, it will still be very muggy out. Now we're going to switch from the rain and start talking about the excessive heat that we're dealing with. This is a very serious situation that we're trying to stress as much as we can about those who happen to be spending time outdoors. We remain under excessive heat warning on Sunday today through 8 p.m. Heat advisory for everywhere else, which includes the southeast Louisiana coastline and then parts of the Mississippi coastline. This is due to heat index values greater than 113 degrees as expected, and a lot of this has actually already been occurring due to recent observations this afternoon. And again, with heat advisory, we're saying around 108 to 112, which is still an impact to people around the area. We're really concerned about what kind of impacts we can have to people if you're spending time outside. We want you to limit as much time as you can outside. We'll go through some of the best precautions here in just a little bit. And also as a heads up too, we will be issuing another heat advisory tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going to do excessive heat warning yet. That's going to yet to be determined. But for now, we will be going with a heat advisory during the day on Monday. So here's some of the values we're talking about. To the left here, you see on the that's Sunday for this afternoon, peak heat indices 113 to 117 all across I-10-12, even getting down to some areas near the southeast Louisiana coastline, getting close to the southeast Louisiana coastline. This is some very dangerous heat indices, but as you can see, as we go into Monday, very similar, maybe just a degree or two difference, but truth be told, you're really not going to feel much of a difference. It's still going to be extremely hot tomorrow, and we want people to be aware of the dangers that we may be experiencing tomorrow when it comes to this heat. Going a little bit forward here, Tuesday and on Wednesday, maybe a little bit of a decrease in these heat indices, which is some good news. Especially on Wednesday, we're seeing only readings in 105 to 109 range, which is still hot, but not as hot as it's been. So this is mostly going to be due to a little bit better rain and storm coverage in the afternoons. So beyond Wednesday, going into Friday, we're actually seeing these heat indices continue to go down, which is some good news. So we're only about to deal with this excessive heat likely for at the very most the next couple of days, and then maybe some improvement as we get towards late week. As a reminder for our products that we issue here, we issue heat advisories, excessive heat watches, and warnings. What we've been issuing a lot lately has been the heat advisory. We do that for temperatures greater than or equal than 108 degrees for heat indices, and then ambient temperatures greater than or equal to 103. We have been issuing also excessive heat warnings, which is for heat indices forecasting to reach greater than or equal than 113. We know yesterday, New Orleans International Airport, I believe they hit a maximum heat index of 116 to 118. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that was extremely hot down there. That's within 12 to 24 hours as well. So these are just some common terminologies that we use here with some of our products that we issue. And now precautions. This is the biggest thing where we're trying to stress people that if you happen to be outside, if you work in the heat, especially tomorrow's going to be Monday, if you happen to have an outdoor job where you got to do a lot of outdoor activities, or you have just some outdoor plans in general, please limit your time outside as much as you can. Drink plenty of water, take breaks in the shade if you have to be outside. If you don't have to be outside, take some breaks indoors into some air-conditioned rooms. Wear light clothing, wear sunscreen, and if you have to work outside doing yard work or anything like that, try and work in the morning or late evening hours where it's slightly cooler and you don't have that direct sunlight beating down on you. So remember, just stay safe in the heat. That's the biggest thing we're pushing across the area. Also, heat-related deaths are preventable. If you leave your kids or pets in the car, please do not do that. We had a report of 51 young children in the year 2019 succumb to the heat by being locked in cars. And already this year, we've already had a fatality as early as April. So we're really trying to press as much as you can. Do not leave your kids in the car. Do not leave pets in the car either. Even if you think it's safe or you're just going to go in for a few minutes, just don't do it. It's way too dangerous in this type of heat. You do not play around with. Now we're going to switch to the tropics. That's a map we like to see, especially this time of year. We see no new tropical cyclones are expected across the entire Atlantic Ocean, which is fantastic, including the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. So that's some good news with that. So here's a summary of what we talked about. It's hot. That's pretty simple. Excessive heat continues today and will continue through Monday and possibly into Tuesday, but maybe some little bit of a moderation by Wednesday, especially through Friday, as we see some rain chances increasing. And about that, spotty chances will continue. Rain chances will continue Sunday through about Wednesday, with some increase Thursday and Friday, which will help bring down the heat levels. And the tropics are quiet. Can't complain there. We'll end it there, and I hope you have a great day.